and welcome to graduation night on Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? We are dying to give away $1 million, and Josh Arnold here just might be the guy that takes it. Now, in our last episode, Josh had won $50,000. He's getting ready to play for $100,000. He's still got his save left. He's got Jacob here to help him. But Josh, before we continue, I want to introduce, for the last time as fifth graders, our class of 2007. Standing ovation. That is pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
That is awesome. All right, let's find out if Josh Arnold will be our first millionaire. You selected third grade cultural studies. The $100,000 question is, in Greek mythology, who was Zeus's wife, also known as the Queen of the Gods? Aphrodite, Hera, or Athena? Your classmate Jacob is locked in before I actually made it through the question. In Greek mythology, who was Zeus's wife, also known as the Queen of the Gods? Aphrodite, Hera, or Athena? Were you good at mythology?
Let's see. To no surprise, no.
What exactly were you good at in school, Josh?
Getting in trouble, recess, lunch.
Let me tell you what we've got left. You have a save left. You could walk away right now with $50,000. If you answer incorrectly, you're going to drop down to $25,000. You answer correctly, you've got $100,000. He answered this very quickly. I don't know if that's an influence on you or not. What you thinking, Josh?
I am going to say, for the love of Zeus, I hope your wife's name is, or was, Aphrodite. Oh, God.
Seems like you went with your gut again.
Yeah.
Your gut was wrong. You were praying to Zeus a minute ago.
Oh, come on.
I might move up the ladder and start talking to God on this one. Let's see what our class said. In Greek mythology, who was Zeus's wife, also known as the Queen of the Gods? The class said Hera. Guess what? They're right.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter what they said. It's all down to Jacob. Are you giving back $25,000 or adding $50,000? You better hope he said Hera. For $100,000, Jacob said Hera! The class was 5 for 5 on that one. You guys are ready to graduate.
Dude, you're awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you. There you go, there you go.
You just got saved by somebody who gets distracted by a gumball machine. Here's the bad news.
Yeah.
Jacob has to go sit down because you have used your cheats and you have used your save. His work here is done.
You're a noble man. Good job, bud. Thank you.
All right, your gut instinct is batting about 50-50 right now, right? We have 3 questions left. You have $100,000. This next subject is worth $175,000. Josh, you can hear the question
All right.
and still walk away. What subjects would you like for the $175,000 question?
All right. One thing I was good at in school, other than, you know, the lunch and the recess and all that funny stuff, was history. So I'm gonna go with the 5th grade U.S. history.
5th grade U.S. history. All right, Josh. For $175,000, here's the question. What future U.S. president created the framework for the Virginia Plan that structured our government into 3 branches? What future U.S. president created the framework for the Virginia Plan that structured our government into 3 branches? You kind of have that look like when my kids shine the flashlight in the cat's eyes, you know? There's a lot of big words in that question.
Yeah, a lot.
I think it probably sounds a little more complicated than it is. I want to see you get $1 million.
Yes, please.
Right now, you've got $100,000. If you answer incorrectly, you give back $75,000. Okay? That's a lot of money. Now, if you want to leave a millionaire, you have to plow through this. But I'm closing my eyes when we go through it, okay?
Thomas Jefferson is popping in my mind, all right? He's right there, but the last time I said that, I was dead wrong. But, you know, I came here to go big and play big. But to me, 100 grand is a ton of money, and I'm no fool, I might not be smart, but this guy is dropping out.
What if I told you Thomas Jefferson was the right answer?
I'd say let's keep going.
Thomas Jefferson is not the right answer.
Woo!
James Madison created the framework for the Virginia Plan. You're walking out of here with $100,000, John.
Yeah!
We have one more piece of business. Remember?
Yes.
Before you leave, say it loud, say it proud, Josh.
My name is Josh Arnold, and I am not smarter than a 5th grader, but I don't care!
He didn't make it to the million, but another contestant goes for it when graduation night continues. Next. We are back, and it's graduation night in the 5th grader classroom. Kids, this is your last chance to help a new contestant win $1 million. Are you ready to meet your very last new student?
Yeah!
He is a 37-year-old tennis pro who attended Raleigh Park Elementary in Portland, Oregon. Welcome, Greg Johnson. Hello, Greg.
Hey, how you doing?
Welcome to our class.
Thank you.
So I'm guessing this is you when you attended Raleigh Park. You look like you're selling real estate, Greg. Oh, my gosh. Now, what kind of student were you?
I was a good student.
Good student?
Yeah.
It says on your card that you are so competitive, you won't even let your kids win at Candyland or Connect 4.
I love winning.
Is your family here? Do you have your
They
family
are
here?
They are here.
Oh, what a beautiful thing. All right, Mr. Competitive, these are your graduating classmates, and you are the last contestant of their school year, so pick one of them and let's get started.
I'm gonna go with Jacob.
Jacob, come on up here. Now, if at any point our little test proves to be too difficult, you can drop out of school, you can take the money you've earned, you may leave us, but before you go, you've got to make me a promise. You will look into the camera and tell millions and millions of people, I am not smarter than a 5th grader. We have a deal?
Yeah.
We got a deal. All right, let's find out. Is Greg Johnson smarter than a 5th grader? pick your first subject.
I'm going to go with second grade U.S. geography.
Second grade U.S. geography. All right, Greg, the $1,000 question is, the New England region does not include which of the following states? Delaware, Vermont, or Connecticut? The New England region does not include which of the following states? Delaware, Vermont, or Connecticut? All right, your classmate Jacob has locked in his answer. Greg, you seeing the big map pulled down in front of the chalkboard?
I'm trying to. I know that the New England states, the regions up there include Maine, Vermont, I believe is up there, so I don't think that's the answer. I'm really thinking that the answer is Delaware, because that's right alongside of Maryland. So I'm pretty confident in my answer that it's gonna be Delaware, A, Delaware.
Locking in with Delaware. Before I tell you if you're right or not, can I see what Spencer wrote down for this? Spencer said, Delaware. What did Delaware? And I believe the answer to that is she wore a New Jersey, huh? You're both right. You got $1,000, Greg. Delaware is not part of the New England states. There it is, right up there. See, Delaware, you were right. It's hanging out by Maryland.
Good.
The rest of them are up there in the top right-hand corner. You got $1,000. Let's double it.
Woo!
Take another subject, Greg.
Woo! I'm going to go with third grade world geography. Stick with geography.
Third grade world geography. The $2,000 question is, which of these is not an independent country? Greenland, Iceland, or Sri Lanka? Which of these is not an independent country? Greenland, Iceland, or Sri Lanka? Classmate Jacob has locked in his answer. All right, Greg, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking that Sri Lanka is right. It's an island right south of India, I believe. And I think that is a separate country. They've been going back and forth with problems there, I think, for a while. Iceland is definitely its own country. I know that. So Greenland, I believe, is part of Denmark or one of those Norwegian countries up there. So I'm pretty confident in my answer. I'm going to go with A, Greenland.
Your wife's name is Randy?
Correct.
Randy, you did not look quite as confident with that.
I'm just nervous.
You said Greenland. You're right. It is Greenland. You got $2,000. All right, Jacob has got to return to the classroom. You have to pick another classmate.
I'm going to pick Spencer.
Spencer, come on up
Spencer,
here.
come on, buddy. Come on. Let's go.
Hey, Spencer, it's graduation night. How you feeling?
Very good.
Good. All right. Greg, you got $2,000.
Yeah.
Pick another subject. Let's turn it into $5,000.
I want to ask Spencer.
What do you think,
Tell me
Spencer?
some of your good subjects.
I like math, art, science, and history.
And history. Okay, I'm going to go with first grade science.
First grade science for $5,000.
Come on.
The $5,000 question is, what gemstone is formed inside mollusks such as oysters? What gemstone is formed inside mollusks such as oysters? Classmate Spencer has locked in.
So I feel confident. I'm going to say pearls. Pearl.
You got $5,000. You're right, it is Florence. All right, we're playing for 10,000. Pick another subject, Greg.
All right. I'm going to go with third grade world history.
Third grade world history. Greg, the $10,000 question is coming up next when graduation night continues. Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? It's graduation night, and Greg Johnson is playing for $10,000.
Yeah!
All right, Greg. The third grade world history question is, true or false? Florence Nightingale, a pioneer of modern nursing, was born in Florence, Italy. True or false? Florence Nightingale, a pioneer of modern nursing, was born in Florence, Italy. Your classmate Spencer has locked in his answer. You look confused, Greg, and that worries me because this is true or false.
Oh, I know.
Let me tell you how your classmates can help you. You have two cheats during the game. Once, you may peek at their paper. Once during the game, you may copy. And you have one saved, which means if you answer incorrectly, but your classmate at the podium has the right answer, they save you, you get the money, and we keep rolling.
Oh my gosh, Florence Nightingale. Florence in the name, and Florence, Italy sounds enticing. To be honest with you, it looks like it should be so easy.
It does, doesn't it? I mean, it's a third grade question.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna say true. Not feeling good.
All right, well, let's see what Spencer said. True or false? Florence Nightingale, a pioneer of modern nursing, was born in Florence, Italy. You said true. Spencer said true as well. He cannot save you, Greg.
No.
Do you really think most people are named after the city that they were born in? I mean, that would make me Atlanta Foxworth. Greg. Florence Nightingale was named after the city she was born in. You got $10,000. Nice job, Spencer.
Thanks, buddy.
You're about to play for $25,000. You need to select another classmate, Greg.
Classmate. We're gonna take Kyle.
Kyle, it's your final walk up to the podium.
Come on, buddy. Come on, help me out. Help me out.
You like tennis?
Yeah, I like tennis.
You like money?
Yeah, I love money.
Love money. You like girls?
Don't embarrass me, Jeff.
I won't embarrass you. But I got to tell you this. Once you start liking girls, you're going to have some money, all right? Just keep that in mind. All right, Greg, we are playing for $25,000. Pick a subject.
All right, let's go second grade home.
Second grade help.
Second grade help.
Here's a surprise. A jock is avoiding an English question. Are you that scared of English?
I am that scared of English.
You're that scared of English.
So much.
It's a second language where I come from. For $25,000, here is the question. Which of the 5 senses is most directly related to the olfactory system? Which of the 5 senses is most directly related to the olfactory system? Your classmate Kyle has locked in his answer. What kind of grin is that, Greg?
Oh.
Is that the I don't have a clue grin?
The two that are coming to mind are taste and hearing.
Okay, you have both your cheats left. You got your save. I mean, you could guess if you were wrong, and Kyle's right.
I could guess.
He could save you. Did you ever cheat in tennis?
Oh, no.
No.
No. No.
You can cheat here. There's a lot of money on the line. Did you ever cheat in school?
No, not that I can remember.
No. That's a yes. Which of the 5 senses is most directly related to the olfactory system?
I'm going to say hearing.
Hearing. Now, you said that was a guess because for you it was between hearing and taste.
Yes.
50-50.
50-50.
What if I told you neither one of those is the right answer? Randy, how you feeling now?
I'm shocked.
Your husband has answered incorrectly on this. Would it help you if I said that your answer stinks?
That would. That would.
And that would be the sense of...
Smell.
I will tell you this. The sense of smell is the correct answer. But the only way you're not going home with nothing is if that's what Kyle wrote down.
Come on, buddy.
What's your sixth sense telling you, Greg?
Oh, gosh. Sixth sense is saying is Kyle has the smell.
Kyle has the smell.
I don't smell.
No, you don't smell. Here's the bad thing about this question. Up until this point, if you flunk out of school, you go home with 0. You get the $25,000 question right, you go home with at least $25,000. For $25,000, we're going to see what Kyle wrote when graduation night continues right after this. It's graduation night on Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Now, guys, this is your last chance to help somebody win the million. All right, Greg, I know in tennis, love means nothing, right?
Right.
Let's see what kind of love your classmate Kyle showed you. I said the answer to the question, which of the 5 senses is most directly related to the olfactory system, is smell. For $25,000, Kyle said, smell. You got $25,000.
Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Woo! Woo!
That's big.
That is big.
25,000. Here's your freebie question, because the worst thing that can happen is you walk out with $25,000. It's the $50,000 question. Pick a subject. Let's go after it, Greg.
Oh, my God.
English.
Oh, my God. 4th grade astronomy.
4th grade astronomy.
4th grade astronomy.
The $50,000 question is, the 4 main phases of the moon are full, first quarter, last quarter, and what? The 4 main phases of the moon are full, first quarter, last quarter, and what? Your classmate Kyle has locked in his answer. Now think carefully about this. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking new. I'm thinking new moon. And I'm just going to go with it, new.
You locked in new.
Locked in new.
Greg. You got $50,000.
Thanks, buddy.
Greg.
$50,000.
We are playing for $100,000, which is a lot of money for a guy that wears short pants to work every day. We have 4 subjects left. You need to pick a classmate.
All right. I'm gonna pick Marky.
Marky, come on up here.
Come on, Marky. Let's go.
Now you kept your 2 girl classmates to last. Was there any strategy in that?
Save the best for last.
Save the best for last. How about that?
Yep.
Marky, it's a big night for you guys. If you had to pick one subject, what would it be?
English.
The question that he's scared to death of. What lurks underneath the first grade English icon?
You know what? I'm gonna try and just get that out of there. I'm gonna go first grade English.
First grade English. Here is the very scary and intimidating first grade English question worth $100,000. Besides I, what is the only other letter in the English alphabet that you have to dot in its lowercase version? Besides I, what is the only other letter in the English alphabet that you have to dot in its lowercase version? Your classmate Marky has locked in her answer. Is it as scary as you were making it?
It is. J.
You're looking like your racket's strung a little bit tight here.
Yeah, I'm going through all the letters of the alphabet. J. That's my answer, J.
Randy, can you believe how he's sweating this first grade question?
Struggling.
I am struggling.
You're struggling. But you got $100,000, Greg. Greg Johnson is the last new student of the year. He is 3 questions away from the $1 million. Wouldn't it be a great graduation night to give it away tonight? Stay tuned and see what happens. Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Greg, you got $100,000. You have 3 subjects left on the board. The next question's worth $175. Go on and select one, Greg.
I'm gonna go with 4th grade art.
4th grade art. The 4th grade art question is, Pablo Picasso, who developed an artistic style known as Cubism, was born in what century? Pablo Picasso, who developed an artistic style known as Cubism, was born in what century? Marky has locked in her answer. Got a lot of Picassos hanging around the locker room?
No Picassos. No Picassos. Oh my gosh, I'm thinking 1700s, 1800s.
I think we're going to have to be a little more specific than that.
You know what? I really don't. I don't know. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to use a peak.
All right. You want to peek at your 10-year-old classmate's paper. The question, Pablo Picasso, who developed an artistic style known as Cubism, was born in what century? Your 5th grade classmate, Marky, answered 1881, which equals the 19th century.
Well, not only did she say the century, she said the actual date, 1881. I don't know the answer to this, but I'm going to trust in my 5th grader here, and I'm going to say the same answer as she did. I'm going to say 19th.
Once you get home, you're going to make fun of him a little bit for having to cheat off of a 10-year-old girl.
Slightly.
Just a tiny bit. I will tell you this. You can pick at him, but he was smart to do it because he's got $175,000. We are about to play for $300,000. Greg, we are down to the last 2 subjects. Alana, come on up here.
Come on, Alana, you gotta help me out. Come on, give me both, give me both, give me both. Woo!
All right, Alana, this is the last time I'm ever going to get to ask you this. Which subject would you prefer?
U.S. history.
U.S. history. All right, Greg, pick a subject. We got to get through these to get to $1 million. Pick one of them.
5th grade U.S. history.
5th grade U.S. history. The $300,000 question is, Thomas Jefferson died on July 4th, 1826. What other U.S. president died on the very same day? Thomas Jefferson died on July 4th, 1826. What other U.S. president died on the very same day? Classmate Alana just locked in with her answer.
Oh, man.
Okay, here's your options. You've got one cheat left.
Right.
You could copy Alana's paper, which means you must take the answer that she wrote down.
I'm thinking George Washington. After Washington was Adams, and then Jefferson was after Adams. So I'm thinking George Washington, because he would have served a couple terms, and it would have been about 14 years since he had taken office.
Greg, you can walk out of here right now with $175,000.
It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money because if you answer incorrectly, you're going to give back $150,000.
Oh, man. 175,000? 175,000?
That's what you have right now, $175,000.
Oh, my gosh. What other U.S. president died on the very same day? The very same day, as in not just July 4th, as in the very same day, July 4th, 1826.
Not a trick question. July 4th, 1826. What other U.S. president died on the very same day and year?
Gosh. You know what? Oh, I hate to do it. I hate to do it. I'm going to drop out of school.
Why did you hate to do it?
Because I think it's George Washington, but I hate to give up. I wanted to go for more.
You wanted to say George Washington.
I did.
Greg, if you would have said George Washington, you would have given back $150,000. You're walking out of here with $175,000. The correct answer to the question question was John Adams.
John Adams.
John Adams. But you got 175,000. You got a smiling wife.
Yeah.
Remember our little deal that we had right up top? Look at the camera. Tell millions of people.
I'm Greg Johnson. I teach fifth graders every day, but I'm not smarter than a fifth grader.
It's been a big night here on Fifth Grader. We have given away some serious money, but you won't believe the surprise we have in store for our class. It's coming up next.